everybody. I'm on my way to pick up my new forever home, well, possibly forever home. We'll see. I'm really excited for this thing. It's only 500 bucks and it's perfect. It's exactly what I need. There's no roof leaks or anything, and it's not rotten. So, and I can pull it behind my car. That's the biggest thing. That is exactly what I need, exactly what I want. I was thinking about getting a van, and then I decided against the van because I don't want to sell my car. And I was just trying to brainstorm how I could do this, and then I figured a small, tiny camper that I can pull behind my car will be mint. Anyways, I'll save what I have in store for it for later on in this video, but yeah, we're on the way to go get it, and I'm super, super, super stoked. Moo! Love the smell of cows. I'm not being sarcastic either. Well, I got it. I need a little bit more of an up hitch on the Taurus, but it handles it pretty well. It's not too bad. Don't mind my hitch bent down. That's from plowing like a few years ago. I had a plow on the back there that is not from the weight of this. But I think I will have to straighten that out before I do any more, add any more weight into this. But yeah, there she goes. I'm freaking happy. $500 home right there. Was just someone's freaking festival mushroom factory thing. This is carpet wall. This is all carpet. All of this is carpet, except for the roof. Yeah, it's all gonna get ripped out, redone. It's gonna be amazing. I'm so excited for this project. Even has an awning and everything too. Yeah, this thing's gonna need a little bit of love, but for $500, I'm not complaining. It's better than spending $20,000 for something made with 1x1s. This thing is made with 2x4s still for the most part, and it's fur. Needs a little bit of freaking, you know, patches and stuff like that, but she's gonna be mint. I'm so excited for this thing. Perfect name for it too. This'll do. This'll definitely do. So I kind of failed a little bit. I started tearing it apart because I got so excited without showing you the whole inside first. But I did take some videos for like Snapchat and TikTok that I have saved, but they are vertical. But I'll throw those in here so you can see what it looked like before I started tearing it apart. Everything is just all black, and yeah. Anyways, I've already started to get tearing it apart already. I'll give you guys a little tour. We got the mushroom wall here. All the walls were this carpet at first. I've torn out quite a lot of it already. And I have a nice countertop that I can use here. I'm gonna use this for my kitchen countertop. And yeah, I gotta paint take all the paint off the windows because they blacked all the windows and everything out. My plan is the shower is gonna go in this corner. My wood stove is gonna go here, and then eventually I'll have my wood stove be able to heat the shower. I'll have diesel heater in here as well somewhere. My closet will go kind of here. It'll be really shallow though, and my clothes will hang like parallel with the wall instead of whatever the heck this one is. Bed will be a couch that kind of folds into the bed. It'll be just a very simple slide thing. And yeah, the kitchen and stuff like that will be here. But I also I wouldn't mind incorporating like some sort of small washer dryer or something like that. We'll see. We'll see how things go in here and how my build goes and what I'm kind of forgetting that I'm going to need in here. The toilet will just probably sit in the shower, and I will use like a composting toilet or the bucket method for now. And yeah, this is it though. Really excited to see how I do on this thing. It's already redone inside for me, so I don't got to worry about that right now. Yeah, figured I'd give you guys a little bit of an update so you could kind of follow along with the build. I'm not a professional YouTuber, so I'm not going to be able to show you guys the build process, but I can definitely take you along with me a little bit and kind of keep you updated along. Not really doing too much building right now. I'm mostly just kind of tearing out the old build, and it sucks. Like, even though it's just a cheap little build for them to party and do, you know, mushrooms and stuff, quite obviously, you can tell. It's still like, they probably put 2, 3, 4 days of work at least into this thing. Even just doing the carpeting probably took a day, and took me 10 minutes to rip it all out. And I'm like, oh, all their time and money just gone so quickly. So now I'm going to put my time and money into this thing, and then we'll see. Maybe one day someone will rip it out, but I plan to honestly use this thing and live in this thing for as long as I can. Like, there's a lot of space in here. I didn't think it was going to be this big inside. It's definitely bigger than the van. And it's definitely bigger than my car that I lived in for 6 months. I guess it's time to update the video on what I've done so far. I've gotten all the carpet off the walls, and I am so lucky that this was all redone before. Like, I don't even have to do any of the walls or anything. This is amazing. This back wall wasn't done. There was like a false wall right here, but I want every inch of space that I can, so I got rid of that. And I put new plywood down here because it is pretty soft. This as well, it's not as bad down here, you know, a little bit, but I'm gonna get this covered with a new piece as well. But yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. A lot more room in here than I thought there was gonna be. We'll see how that keeps as I start filling it up. This is the idea for the bed. I'm currently working on this right now, kind of see how I want to do this, but I wanted to be able to fold into the couch like that because I'd love to be able to just sit on the couch with a backrest and relax and, you know, play games or watch a movie or whatever kind of thing. So that's how my couch is going to be, and then it'll fold down into a bed and it'll come this whole way. So I'll probably need to get a couple cushions off Amazon and stuff. I'll have to buy some things for this build, but for the most part, I'll be able to do most things for free because I have a lot of wood laying around here, like lots of wood and lots of stuff that I can use. And I that's the point of this build, is to do it as cheap as possible. So I'm just really lucky that all this plywood was already done in here. So yeah, point of this build is to do everything as cheap as possible. So I'm just going to use what I can have laying around, and I'll buy certain little things that I need. Obviously, like, I'm going to need to buy another wood stove for this. I'm going to need to probably buy another diesel heater for this. Cushions for the bed. Maybe paints, stuff like that. Like, there's going to be quite a lot of things that I'm not taking into account as well, but whatever. That's how it goes with projects. So, yeah. Figured I'd update the video and show you guys how I'm going. And just to say as well, I am not a builder whatsoever. Like, I'm really bad with woodworking and stuff, so I just kind of figure things out as I go along. I have no plan for anything right now. I just kind of going with the flow, you know? So yeah. She's looking pretty solid though. I'm excited to see how it turns out, because honestly I have no clue how it's going to turn out. I'm not sure exactly where I was when I updated you last, but I have finished structuring this wall a little bit. It was a little bit soft down there, so I put new plywood and framed it up. This isn't too bad. This is a little bit soft here, but it's mostly just the paper coming off the plywood. I'm not super worried about it, but I'm going to put a piece right there anyways. This is going to be where all the, hi, Clutchy. This is going to be where the wood stove goes anyway, so I'm not super concerned. But one day I am going to have an air conditioner out here, so I'm going to frame it up here and around here like a window, so the air conditioner is nice and sturdy. But now what I'm really excited for, I've finished my bed. I framed it all up and everything, and it's working perfectly. The only thing I didn't think of is leaving room for wall vinyl or something for the walls, because it is pretty tight, so I may have to trim it down a bit. But for now, I'm going to use some of the carpet that was on the wall and wrap it on the edges so it slides along the wood or slides along the wall nicely. But let me show you this in action. I'm super excited. Alright, hope my phone doesn't fall down from where it is. Yeah, so we got the couch here. We can chill, we can sit, I can play video games or watch a movie. I can also just sleep on the couch because it's pretty wide and it's comfy. Even if it's like this, oh, I want to fall asleep right now. But if I ever get a girlfriend, or if I just want more room, if I want to cuddle with my dog, we can turn it. Into the bed, nice and easily. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So pretty much all I did was use some 2x4s, make a little frame around the plywood, and it sits on the 2x4s that are along the wall there, and it works great. I'm gonna make a little handle on there so I can just grab that to lift it up, because it's a little bit tricky to get it up, but I'm very happy with this. I'm very, very happy with this. This is pretty much exactly what I had in my head. I just wasn't exactly sure I was gonna do it, but I figured it out. Like, oh, this is so amazing. I'm so happy with this. It does need a little bit of tweaking right now, so it is a little bit tricky to get up and to get down, I guess. But once I put I have the carpet from the walls, I'm gonna put that on the edges so it slides on the wall nicely. Because the only thing I didn't think of was leaving room for it to not rub on the walls. It's pretty tight. So I may have to trim it down, but I think I'm going to just wrap that black carpet around the edges, and it should slide pretty nicely on whatever wall I put there, or if I just paint the walls. But let me show you putting it into the couch. Oh, this is what I gotta do for now. Slide her back a bit. There you go, and we got ourselves a couch. We got ourselves a couch and a bed. This is awesome. I've never really built anything properly before, and honestly, I gotta say, like, it really helps that this was already done for me for the most part. All the paneling on the walls was already done for me, like you guys know, I've said that already. So that made things so much easier, because the guy did a really good job when he did this, I gotta say. I really gotta say. Alright, time to update the video again. I really should be setting a time lapse when I'm doing this work, but I always just kind of get to work and forget about it. I threw in a shower tray that I found on Marketplace, and I'm using these aluminum studs that were in my plow Jeep. I have a bunch of them out there. So I'm going to use as much of these as possible, because the point of this build is to do it as cheap as possible with stuff that I have lying around. So yeah, all the wood, all these 2x4s, all the plywood and everything has been from in the camper, or just that I have laying around from my pallets. That's another thing. I have so many pallets that I can strip and use the 2x4s from. So I don't think I'm worried about running out of 2x4s. The next thing I've been doing too today is putting in this vinyl flooring. I've just cut it to size. Now I gotta spray the adhesive down, and well, I'll tape up some of the tiny little screw holes and put adhesive down, and yeah, then she'll be good to glue down. And then for this is all I really had. I had this laying around already, and then for under here I'm going to do carpet, and for here I'll have some throw mats and stuff like that. So, but this will be nice for the kitchen area. I'm really happy with this. For the walls, I'm going to be doing wallpaper instead of painting, because Amazon has some really nice cheap wallpaper. So yeah, I'm going to be doing wallpaper instead. And yeah, like I'm not going to be doing a whole lot. I kind of want to keep it like open concept. I'll be building it like throughout the years, or whatever the months, years of living in it. So I don't want to do too much all at once. I just want to get the necessities in and done. And yeah, and then I'll kind of I'm gonna move into this very shortly, like within the next couple weeks, see exactly what it needs, and then I can kind of empty everything out of my big camper and get that one sold. Well, get it fixed up and then sold. But yeah, this is what I got for now. I'm really happy with my shower. Full-size shower and a freaking 14-foot camper trailer. This shower pan is 36-inch by 36-inch, I believe, and a corner pan, which is exactly what I wanted. I can't believe I found that on Marketplace. Yeah, like, it's crazy. These pans are $300-400 on Amazon, and I found it on Marketplace for free. So, very good deal. This is the kind of stuff you got to look out for when you're trying to budget. You know, everyone will just go and buy it because I don't want to look for a deal, and then you just gotta, you know, keep scrolling on Marketplace, see what you can find. Anyways, I'm not going to be doing too much more today other than putting the adhesive down, taping up some screw holes. So I'm just going to be doing that. And then within the next few days, I'll be installing my diesel heater in here and doing wallpaper and stuff like that as well. So I'm going to make sure I video all that, and then I'll throw it into a nice time lapse or whatever kind of thing for you guys. Got the shower, got some flooring, got the carpet over there. Got some cushions for now for my bed. Oh, yeah, buddy.